Well, it says one person's watching, so I don't know how you are watching, because I can't even find the live stream on my channel. That's absurd, isn't it? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the live stream is. There it is. Maybe. There's no way it's on that big of a delay. Maybe it is on that big of a delay. There it is. One of the wealthiest companies there is. But that big of a delay, huh? Alrighty then, kids. Pillow. Pillow. No one up there is gonna hurt you. I don't remember what I was doing in the game.
Ferris Fields, I heard. That's not far from Canton.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Thank you, Edie.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
I know you do, Kasumi. I think we talked to Miranda last time.
There's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Then there's Garrus. Did you just hack up a hairball? Bruh, you're a dog, not a cat. Let's figure out what mission we're about to do, because I don't remember.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
If that Inferno armor happens to look a little Iron Man-ish, it's because this came out around the same time as Iron Man 2. Yeah, right there. Oh yeah. Man. Do I have active missions on Omega? Dr. O'Keir, millennia of combat and strategic experience, rumored familiarity with collector technology. Has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the genophage and is believed to have contacted the collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He is currently in a Blue Suns camp on Corliss, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Where am I going to get Jack? Carefully. Okay. Okie dokie. God damn it, wrong button. Oh yeah, that's right. This is, I gotta go all the way out. Oh, no, gotta go to the master relay, that's what it was. Sorry kids, you would think that like I would know better because of how many times I've played this game, but haven't played it since the last time we all watched these games together, or played this together, so. Alright, locked up on probes. Let's go probe some planets first before we leave the system. Who doesn't love a good probing?
Probe launched. Probe away.
Gotta love what? I didn't see the comment. Hang on. One moment, sir. One moment. Gotta love the alien probe. Yes. I mean, is there really any other kind?
Launching probe.
If you've never played this game and you're wondering how this works, you're literally feeling for vibrations and where they increase and where they decrease.
Launching probe.
However, you need lots of all of these special elements for all of your upgrades and your ship upgrades, and if you want everyone to survive at the end, you're gonna want to do all of that.
Probe launched.
Real fond of Andromeda, though. Andromeda was bad. Just got a new house. I'm doing some shopping for home defense. I think I'm about getting a Mossberg Maverick 88. I had an 88. 88's nice. It is considered like the workhorse. But I have a 500. And I can tell you there's a noticeable difference in quality between the 88 and the 500. However, depending on what state you're in, I would tell you that price-wise, the 88 might be the better option. I paid $300 for my 500, and it has a breacher barrel on it, because they were discontinuing the model with the breacher barrel, so I got it real cheap. If you don't know what a breacher barrel is, it's got a jagged little end, and then it's slotted, so like it's vented at the end. So if you put it up against a door and you need to shoot open a door, it won't pop the barrel. Whereas if it's a flat-facing barrel and you put it up against a door and you pull the trigger, the gases can build up and actually cause the barrel to explode. You're welcome for information you may never need to know. But that is what I'm good at. Useless information. I live in the same town as you. Do you?
Probe launched.
Good old Columbus, Ohio. I was out doing Uber before all this.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Just a heads up too for anyone who has, again, not played this. Certain ones of these minerals are a lot more rare than others.
Probe away.
Like Element Zero. Super effing rare.
Probe launched.
I don't want to talk to you, but Central Ohio, right? Yes, Central Ohio.
Probe away.
Last one in this little galaxy pocket here.
Probe launched.
It's funny, the two kids, so there was a group of kids that I picked up, I probably shouldn't call them kids. Some of them were old enough to drink, some of them were not. So like college-age kids. When you're my age, they're still
Probe
kids.
launched.
And while I was Ubering, they were like, oh, what's there to do in Ohio? Might go for the 500 then? 500 what? And I was like, well, they were from LA.
Launching probe.
And I was like, unfortunately, at this time of year, not really much of anything. I was like, most of our, like, big, like, attractions aren't in Columbus either. They're up around, like, Sandusky, Cincinnati. I was like, we're the capital, but, like, we're mostly the college, like, city.
Probe launched.
It's also absurd trying to explain Cedar Point to kids from, like, California.
Launching probe.
Because you're like, well, it's not open year-round. I get you're used to having everything just open because your weather is so nice.
Launching probe.
What you mean moderate on resources? Do you see how low these little vibrations are right now? Like, bruh. Pretty chocked full of the palladium. This may seem absurd too, but if you do ever play this game, the scanning for the minerals and shit is actually, or for the resources, is very calming.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away.
Man, I have one probe left and this planet still shows rich. I assume we're not going to find any element zero, so let's see what the most platinum I can get is, I guess, out of it.
Probe away.
Bingo, we hit the sweet spot. There's only one planet in that little solar system there.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
We're gonna go recruit the convict. For those of you who don't know, the convict is absolutely crazy. This bitch be tripping. We're gonna scan this planet though too, while we're right here. Man, this shit just started off at moderate.
Probe launched.
That's cool. One probe and that one's already not worth scanning. Lucky us. It's a lot of
Probe
palladium.
launched.
I'm pretty sure that is more palladium than I'm ever going to use in this
Probe
game.
away. Probe away.
I remember the element 0, I'm pretty sure was like the roughest one to find enough of.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
That should be good. Here we go. Let's take Miranda. And Garrus. Mother effer. Perfect. Paragon's still pretty low though, we gotta get that brought up.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you
Your
need to relinquish
package.
your weapons
It is a
before we
person,
proceed.
sir.
I can't do that.
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kirill, and this is my ship. Your weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
It's my standard procedure to keep my gun.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way.
I mean,
If you'll
especially
follow
when
me
you're
throughout
3
processing
armed
for the pickup,
guests, or, you
Commander.
know,
Let's go.
Commander Shepard and his crew.
Cell Block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one.
Kind of.
We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Can you tell me about Jack?
Cerberus hasn't told you? Jack is the meanest handful of violence and hate I've ever encountered. Dangerous, crazy, and very powerful. You'll see soon enough.
Violence and hate
this.
I've
Have there
ever
been escape
encountered.
attempts? We're in space.
That
They
was
have
the
nowhere
greatest
to go,
explanation
and they
I've
know
ever
it.
heard.
But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals. We have many ways to control the population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing. I'll catch up with you later, Shepard.
Oh, that's
Is
great.
there something I can do for you? There's no excuse for beating a prisoner who can't fight back.
This is a massage compared to what his victims went through.
This degrades you as much as him.
We have orders.
You're not important enough to make your own decisions?
I admit, I sometimes get tired of this. Does this really get us anything useful?
Stop this. For your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. Call it off.
I mean, that is a relentless beating.
Hey, if you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Tell me more about Jack.
The worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
I should go.
Wish I could go.
Yeah, well, you don't wish you could go now that you know that I'm also taking Jack with me. I'm sure you can all guess, but this isn't exactly going to go as planned.
Our processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
Never usually does in this game.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
Maybe I can change your mind.
Activate systems.
Yeah, you're gonna regret that, buddy.
Yes!
There we go. Fire in the hole.
That was fun, kids.
We need to get Jack out of cryo.
Now let's finish you off. Enemy down. Perfect.
Night, night.
Gotta go rescue the crazy bitch.
If we hack that control, every door on the cell block opens.
It's the only way to get Jack out of cryo.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be a crazy ass prison break. I mean, this chick was so crazy they had to freeze her.
That's Jack.
That is Jack, yes. And this bitch be tripping.
We have to get down there.
Warning. Warning.
Sounds like heavy fight.
This should come in handy.
Store order. Lethal force authorized. But don't kill Jack. Tex, lockdown. Lockdown.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have tried to hold me ransom.
11 have lost life support. No survivors.
Probably would have been a smart idea to not try to hold me ransom.
Power. She lacks subtlety.
We're compromised.
All prisoners, return to your cells immediately, or I'll open every airlock on this ship.
It sure is, and we're nowhere near it, Garrus, so chill out.
Shepard, the warden has locked down the area behind you. You must find another exit route.
Warning. Power plant damage has led
course
to
I
overload.
must.
Core systems failed.
This guard got swarmed by prisoners with improvised weapons. He never had a chance.
Shows you what kind of people these prisoners are. I don't agree with everything they do, but this guard kept maniacs away from innocent people.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8.
One less to worry about.
Time to die. Grabbing cover.
The hull has been breached in sectors 12, 14, and 30. No survivors.
Yes, I know. The whole ship is just falling the fuck apart.
Look out!
Where the fuck did you all come from?
Taking heavy fire.
Enemy down.
Heads up!
Nice shot.
I know there's still one of you back behind that barrier. I can see your shield. Oh, I can't believe I missed that.
Friendly down.
Oh no, 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 no.
Lloyd.
Find Jack! Full alert! Find Jack!
Yep, find Jack. That's what we're all doing right now, buddy. No one knows where this bitch ran off to, okay? Gotta worry about fucking ammo and shit.
All guards to cell block 1!
The first game you kind of have like an endless supply of ammo, which is nice, but like, it's very unrealistic.
You're valuable, Shepard. I could have sold you and lived like a king.
Could have.
But you're too much trouble. At least I can recapture Jack.
Not happening. You're a two-bit slave trader, and I don't have time for it.
I do the hard things civil governments are unwilling to. This is for the good of the galaxy.
Here goes.
Concussive shot ready.
I'm pretty sure I had to shoot that. Yeah.
Hostile! Firing a high-impact shot.
This will put them down.
What a terrible warden.
Stop!
Cerberus.
One of those moments where being associated with Cerberus isn't for the
What
best.
the hell do you want?
You're in a bad situation, and I'm gonna get you out of here.
Shit, you sound like a pussy. I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
I'm here to ask for your help.
You show up in a Cerberus frigate to take me away somewhere? You think I'm stupid?
This ship is going down in flames. We can get you to safety, and we're asking for your help.
We could just knock her out and take her.
I'd like to see you try.
We're not gonna attack her.
Good move. Look, you want me to come with you? Make it worth my while.
Join my team, and I'll do what I can for you.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I bet your ship's got lots of Cerberus databases. I want to look at those files, see what Cerberus has got on me. You want me on your team? Let me go through those databases.
I'll give you full access.
Shepard, you're not authorized to do that.
Oh, it upsets the cheerleader. Even better. You better be straight up with me. So why the hell are we standing here?
Move out.
I'm telling you, Jack is crazy. In case you didn't already gather that from her look, bitch is nuts. I had to hurry up and get my Paragon up, though, because there's a
Welcome to the Normandy, Jack.
thing
I'm
later
Miranda,
where I gotta...
Shepard's second in command. On this ship, we follow orders.
Tell the Cerberus cheerleader to back off, Shepard. I'm here because of our deal.
Miranda will let you into the system. Let me know what you find.
Hear that, Precious? We're going to be friends. You, me, and every embarrassing little secret. I'll be reading down in the hold, or somewhere near the bottom. I don't like a lot of through traffic. Keep your
Boy, she ain't
better
kidding.
that way.
She's like the Harry Potter of the ship. She lives under a stairwell. Oh, what upgrades can we afford to do? Is it ship upgrades I can only do?
Jack's tattoos are beautiful. As colorful as her past, I'm sure. I have concerns with her temper, though.
You have worries about Jack?
I know she'll be solid under fire, but her attitude suggests deep personal issues. She pushes people away, yet approaches sex casually. I don't think she understands her own motivations. I wouldn't be surprised if she makes advances on you. If you want her respect, think twice.
I'll do my best not to piss her off.
Please warn me if you fail. I want a chance to hide. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal.
I bet I
Anything else,
do.
Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
Oh, it's the consort from the first game. Commander, I wanted to thank you for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst. Sweet. I'm pretty sure I can only do ship upgrades from my cabin. I could also be very wrong. Let's feed our fish. Well, there's a bunch of ship upgrades that I know I need to do. As I said, it's been a hot minute since I played this game.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in, and I want to say that it's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like...
As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I look forward to likewise, Commander.
Sorry, I don't like Jacob. I know that seems absurd and petty. I don't like Jacob. Ah, there it is. What? That's a lot of platinum.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course.
Talking to them all helps with your Paragon and your Renegade. Renegade's the more
Impressive laboratory setup.
not so friendly,
Missed working for
Paragon's
operations
the
for
more
AI in
friendly.
particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirihi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Sure did.
Heard Kirihi died on Vermeer. Not enough equipment for operation. Still managed to take down facility. Good captain. Dedicated. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions.
I'm gonna go ahead and diagnose Morton now. He has autism.
Recon. Nothing to worry about.
Like clear as day.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly.
Not all Solarians are like Morden.
Actually adjusts.
Why, hola, Sabre.
For high Krogan birth rate.
Como estas?
Pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data.
Yeah, Morden.
Here if you need me.
That was fantastic. I didn't understand a goddamn word of what you said, sir. Gosh darn smarty pants. Just got the notification? Boy, it's late. To be fair, though, it took like 5 minutes after I went live for me to even see it on my channel.
What can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
She's usually a cold-hearted bitch.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert...
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Cold-hearted bitch, but she has the cakes. Cakes are hard to come by in space.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Swear to God, it's like everyone doesn't want to talk. So rude. Keep your crew happy and chatting with them like in between missions is like the #1 way that you keep them all alive, because the last mission is literally a suicide mission. Of 2. So you want to keep them all alive if you want them to all be in the next game, for those that appear in the next game. Cake makes everything else not a problem. I agree. Oh, there she is.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm still finding out about me. Thanks for letting me look at these files.
If they're helping you, that's good enough for me.
Don't be my buddy. You need me to kill for you, I need you for these files. Let's leave it there. Your friends at Cerberus are into some nasty things. I'm gonna find something I can use. I just know it.
What's your history with Cerberus?
They raised me in a research facility. I escaped when I was a kid. Been on the run ever since. And they've been chasing me ever since. But soon, I'm gonna chase them.
You don't have to live in this pit, you know.
It's dark, quiet, and hard to find. That spells safety to me. You know, this ship is a powerhouse. You could go pirate.
She's not
Live
your
like a
pal.
king. I could help.
She's not my buddy guy.
We have to stop the collectors. I don't have time for piracy.
When this is done, we'll either be dead or out here in space with this ship.
She's not wrong.
Think about it. Lots of creds. Freedom to go wherever you want. And all the mayhem and fighting I could want.
What is it about killing that fascinates you so much?
I figure every time someone dies and it's not me, my chances of survival go up. Simple.
I should go.
Yep.
That's definitely the place to end a conversation. You enjoy killing?
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
How dare you shorten my name?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
How did you end up with Cerberus, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
It's fair.
So how did you get an offer to join Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Paragon's gone up a little bit there.
This mission takes me back. Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you call her. Hell of a girl. Could have used a destructive little bitch like that 10 years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMC.
He's a real swell guy. Zaid's a little over the top most of the time.
No messages for you, Commander.
I know there are no messages for me, but thank you. Back to getting some more minerals so we can hopefully finish our leveling up there.
Probe launched. Probe away.
I feel like our platinum dropped so badly.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
That's a good one.
Probe.
Right out the heater right there.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
So Element Zero, as I said, is like one of the rarest of them.
Probe launched.
This planet seems to be just overflown with Element Zero.
Launching probe.
And platinum. I've almost made a full lap around this and we're still at good. There we go.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
We'll take that little bit there. Alright, so I got all of those explored.
Probe away.
That was just a disappointing planet. I mean, at least it's platinum, I guess.
Probe away. Probe away.
Oh, lordy, lord.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched.
So many fucking minerals.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
That's good enough on that guy.
I have detected an anomaly.
Repeating. Suspicious ship detected in planetary orbit. All hands prepare to burn down the house.
Launched.
All hands prepare to burn down the house.
I have found something.
System is suspected Eclipse smuggling site. Cerberus is interested in obtaining the materials kept at this site. Operatives will be paid handsomely for any intact crates retrieved from the site. Be aware that Eclipse would rather see the cargo destroyed than lose it to a rival organization. Payment will be made once the acquisition of the undamaged crates. Don't really care about the crates. Care about the resources on the planet.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Look at those twin peaks.
Launching probe.
I guess we'll take the palladium.
Launching probe.
I don't have to go buy more probes somewhere, so that's kind of why we're being selective over what we're taking.
Probe away.
Jesus. Come on, give me some platinum and some element 0.
Probe away.
That's good. That's a good amount of platinum.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Look, none of these resources are useless, which is kind of like the other problem here. So, like, it's not like I can just really go hunting for one. I have to find, like, all of them.
Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched.
I'm pretty sure with iridium and palladium, I'm already over what I need to be at, though, for, like, the whole game.
Launching probe.
But Platinum and Element Zero are like the two that are... Let me at least shoot a probe into this one so it's explored. See if we can find some Platinum and some EZ here.
Probe away.
I missed that guy, didn't I? Son of a bitch. I feel like that other galaxy right there has to have absolute trash in terms of resources. There's no way you have like... Because let's be fair, this one's been packed.
Probe away.
Like packed with resources.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
So all your ship upgrades, all your weapon upgrades, all your armor upgrades pretty much all run with these resources that I'm harvesting right now. That one fucking probe I got to shoot into this planet.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Notice how little Element Zero we have found by comparison. Careful, if you tell the US that they have Element Zero there in oil, we'd go right on in.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
Oh yeah, that's the spot right there.
Probe launched.
How the fuck is this planet still marked as rich? What the fuck?
Launching probe.
Had that one, my boy, straight relaxing and kicking. Yes, I am. I have to hit that one. That dropped it straight from rich to moderate.
Probe away. Probe away.
I'm never gonna need any more palladium at this point.
Probe away.
I mean, mostly platinum and element 0.
Probe launched.
Well, we can now afford the medbay upgrade.
Anomaly detected.
Of course there is.
User unregistered or record damaged. Nature of incident is not recorded. Assistance is requested. General distress.
Something on our sensors.
We will at some point come back to a lot of these.
Probe launched.
Yes, I would ask what you're doing awake, but I remember it's also a weekend.
Probe launched.
What?
Launching probe.
That does sound like what your mother would ask for, yes.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Now, there's still one more planet in this system. Galactic Explorer. Woohoo! Platinum and element 0, please.
Launching probe.
With my 5 probes left.
Launching probe.
Come on, element 0.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Well, I've explored all that. We can head back and go on to the next mission.
Only half our fuel remains.
Thank you, Edie. I think I got all the ones in this system. I feel like there should have been something on that outer ring, but the only thing it shows is the mass relay.
Probe away.
That's a good chunk of platinum right there. And yes, if you do play this game, this is something you will spend your time having to do, depending on the outcome you want in the game.
Launching probe.
I know some people that really don't care about the end game. This is not a very resource-rich planet. Or at least going to shoot it with a probe. Also not a very resource-rich planet. Dawn, so did I on every playthrough. And let me tell you, there's been a lot of playthroughs. It's like one of my favorite games.
Launching probe.
Is that all the planets? Did we get them all? Looks like we got them all. This is a garbage planet. Well, I mean, Dawn, technically you kind of do fail, but like, if you really dislike a character, like the first game you have, there's no way around it. You're gonna have to let some people die. Oof. Oh, who do I want? We'll go with Jack for this one. 2 biotics and me. I don't really use a lot of that stuff. The commando one was probably the heaviest thing I use.
The dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Broadcasting
Yes,
orders
yes,
over
yes.
loudspeaker. Charming.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
We are definitely looking for a Krogan warlord. And this shit's gonna also be crazy.
Shit. Won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... Son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. Your Orcs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training.
They sure are.
I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There. You see? I'm helping.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
They're all like, doesn't look that bad.
I thought so. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's...
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
Can't watch it. Blow his damn head off!
Nothing can stop me.
I'll kill you all! Found that one!
I can't see the motherfucker. Got it. Yes, you could. There's only one person who I lost in Mass Effect 1. That's part of why you hear me talking about my Renegade, my Paragon right now, is because I'm gonna need that high again. Mass Effect 1, you also need a high Renegade or Paragon. So there's a character that might be alive in this game, Dawn, then, that you didn't have alive in your previous one?
You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you...
Which I believe you're asking about Rex, if I'm not mistaken.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill.
No, I always let Caden die. Saved Ashley. I just dislike Caden.
I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head.
But you can save Rex, if that was the other one you were referring to.
Even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts.
So you will see Rex in my playthrough. He is in 2 for me. He's also in 3.
Impressive. And dangerous.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called.
Yes,
Released.
Rex is a fantastic character.
Don't like the look of that. Stay alert.
They threw a little more of my armor than I expected. I like Miranda a lot. I like Tally. And I like Liara a lot as well. Honestly, there's very few characters I dislike. Caden would be the main one. I also just like Jacob from this game, but that was like a never-ending wave of Krogan.
This is valuable.
Hostiles!
Fire in the hole!
Whew. Jesus Christ.
One left!
How in the what the fuck did I survive that?
Concentrate on the Krogan charge or we're all dead. Who was a genius who gave them arms?
Who's the genius that gave them arms? Well, my guess would be... Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have tapped X. That was my bad. After we get our person here, I'm gonna head to bed. Yeah, every floor, every outpost.
Nice! Overloading this is
shield to fail.
What do you mean Jador's holding the mech? She'll lose all her toys if we don't get back up. Concentrate fire on my position. Concentrate on... Ah!
There are 3 of them. 3! Anything can be killed if you do your damn...
Jador! Damn it! Someone get her off the speaker and out here!
Shield down.
Let's let that health bar come back up.
Perfect! Enemy down!
Woo! Well, didn't expect that. I got hit with like a bunch of shit there.
There are 3 of them. 3! Anything can be killed if you do your
firing now.
Very nice!
This will put them down.
Oh, missed that one.
This should scramble their systems. I'll kill you all!
Nice shot! I can take you all back!
I'm pretty sure I gotta be nearing the end of this.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
I do
shut
know
down the
you.
security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, ran a Thanoptis. You let me go when you
I know
destroyed
you're such a
Saren's
good
lab
little
on
wiener.
Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab.
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial.
I remember
Not for the
sparing your
mercs.
life.
Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okir is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow
Usually I
the
would
place or
take that
something.
offensively.
I know how you work.
Too nice. That'll bite you in the ass someday.
Will it though? Will it, Jack?
Watched your problem. It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okir? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased Shepard is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made. I gave
Very
the leader
true.
my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about the collectors. We couldn't care less about your problems.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okir, of course.
that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not
It sure does.
It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Bruh. It was like Betty by time for me. Where the fuck does this bitch go?
Alarms in the lab. Damn it, what's Okier doing back there?
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with
contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
I want him.
Okier wasted his life to save this single Krogan?
Crack it open. Let's see what a pure Krogan's got.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll even help. I doubt anyone's ever asked for his opinion on anything.
Normandy, Okier is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval.
Sure do. It's a big package.
It's a big one.
Yeah, see?
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well in close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
I'm totally gonna open that. I mean, obviously, right? Alright, kids, this is where I'm going to save and stop for the night. Because, you know, I'm tired. Because I'm old. I gotta work in the morning, so. Alright, kids, enjoy your evening. Thank you all for joining the stream and stopping by. I will possibly have a video up tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. Ta-ta!